Okay, so I have my town home here. I started a little mini garden up here. Don't know if you can do that or not. But it's about harvest time. So I'm going to harvest a few things. Got all kinds of herbs. Not ready to pick my tomatoes yet. But yeah, everything's dying out. So, but I came over here. And I bought this at Ace Hardware. World's hottest Caribbean pepper. Okay, so what I'm going to do, actually gave me a couple. This is a habanero. But these are the Caribbean peppers. Looks like a big strawberry type habanero. So it inspired me. So I'm going to take this and turn it into some fermented pickles. Cutting board. Yeah? Why not? Situate that up there, right? It's my first time, so bear with me. Never made a YouTube video before. So there's my peppers. Take the habanero sit over here. These are their Caribbeans. So with a knife. So first things first. I know this is already washed. It's in a bag, right? And if there is any bacteria in there, this is an English cucumber. I like to choose those. They make nice spears. I also got some minis just because I need some extra room in the jar. But mind you, these are not going to be pickles. They're going to be fermented pickles. So, how big is my jar? Here's my jar. It's about, looks good to me. Maybe I'll see how big this side is. Yeah, that's okay. I cut both ends off. Always cut both ends off. Just because. One has some weird growth thing. The other one, this is the flowering end. You don't want to do any of that. So, there's my jar. I'll just do half. Right in half. I'm going to spare them up. Kinda. Spare them up. Don't gotta be perfect. And mind you, these are fermented pickles. Fermented. Not vinegar. That's a little big, isn't it? That better. Okay, so see if this fits. Nope, don't fit. So I'll cut that down a little bit. I'm gonna flip them over so I don't bug the big ones. Taste test. Boom. And the lay's in there. I'm gonna go around. Oh, that big one. Look at that. It's all been inspired by this Caribbean hot pepper. I want to make hot pickles. I want to see if it actually goes hot. Because sometimes when you ferment things, it loses a lot of heat. And I never get a hot pickle. I've done the Tabasco pickles, I've done the other pickles. So now it's starting to wiggle around a little bit. Once you get up here, really not much you can do till you stuff something in the middle. I usually buy 2 of these because it's usually 2 for $5. But this week, for some reason, there are 1 for $2.99. So I don't understand that. I'm glad I bought these minis because I want to see if it penetrates one of these minis. I'm not sure if I should poke a hole in it or something. Should I? I'm not sure if I should even wash it. I'm scared to wash it because you can't put chlorine into fermented. So I'll use some purified water to wash it off. Purified water. You can boil it, but got a whole package of it and nobody likes it. Cut both ends off. Looks good. These are actually true pickling peppers. Oh, I was going to do a hole. Anyway, now I got to have something to stuff down the middle. So I'll finish that off. Get a nice little ring in there. And then I'm going to stuff it right in the middle. Beautiful. All different sizes. I don't like that, so I want to get it down a little bit. So I'm going to cut the tops off. Because you got to bury it. It has to stay underwater. And I'm not sure what I'm going to use to keep it underwater yet. I'm going to order some weights eventually. So I'm just trimming off the tops right now. So I can be sure that it stays under the liquid. Looks good. I think I could shove some more stuff in there. And I will shove more stuff in there. I'm thinking, I didn't do this last time. I like it plain. I might put a little bit of that in here. Pickling spice. Well, it smells good. But kind of the bar style pickles, or you see the big jars, you don't see much of this in there. And I like the ones that I had before. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm just going to spice it with one of these Caribbean things. I never had one, so yeah, I'm just going to cut that off. That looks a little bit different than a habanero, doesn't it? What's a habanero look like? 1, 2, 3. So the Caribbean has 4 membranes and the habanero only has 3. It's kind of weird. Caribbean and habanero. It's supposed to be way hotter. So I'm just going to slice this up. Let's turn around here. You can see me. Oh, I'm cutting with the wrong hand. But anyway, that's for video. I'm going to slice that up. Let's just put 2 in there and I'm going to save that for like a salad or something. How about 3? I don't want to touch it too much. Habanero I'm saving. So I'm going to try this. And just put that right on top. So now I got something like that. gonna take some dill, put a little dill sprig in there, so we still have some resemblance to a pickle. Gonna weave it down in there. I want it to be under the juices. Looks good. I might even stick another pickle on top of that. Maybe a habanero. I'm gonna do 2. Dill. So all I got is peppers in a jar. I'm gonna stick another. Maybe I'll just load that up with garlic. These are peeled garlic cloves. Maybe I'll just take a couple of these. Instead of another pickle, I'll take a couple of these and shove down in here. So I have an open cavity right here. Oops, I'm trying not to touch those things. I'm not sure how hot they are, so I'm trying not to touch them. I have an open cavity, so I'm just going to shove some garlic right down in there. This is fermented, no vinegar. I just keep on saying that because there's no vinegar. And it creates a fruit. Lactose. Lactose acid is very good for your system. You should eat fermented foods every day. Every day of your life, eat fermented foods. This is longevity right here. So, how about a fermented jalapeno? I got red ones and let me shove that in there. Maybe that'll make it too spicy. I don't know. I got room for. It's